Let's dive in. Did you know sharks are older than dinosaurs? Let's dive into some shark facts. G'day mates, and welcome to our underwater adventure. Today we're going to explore the world of one of the most misunderstood and absolutely magnificent creatures in the big blue sea. The shark. Now don't you worry, these fellas aren't the scary monsters you see in the movies. They are beautiful, powerful animals that have been ruling the oceans for millions of years, and they are absolutely vital to keeping our planet's oceans healthy and balanced. Crikey, look at this beauty. Sharks are some of my favorite animals on the entire planet. From the gigantic, gentle whale shark to the speedy mako, there's a whole world of sharks out there just waiting to be discovered. We're going to learn about their super senses, their incredible skin, and even how some of them can glow in the dark. It's going to be an absolute ripper of a time. So grab your snorkel and your flippers, because we're about to get up close and personal with these incredible animals. Are you ready to become a shark expert? I know I am. We've got 10 of the most amazing, mind-blowing facts about sharks lined up just for you. We'll learn why they're so important and why we need to protect them. It's going to be a wild ride, full of incredible sights and fascinating information. Let's not waste another second. Let's jump right into the deep end and uncover the secrets of the shark. What a beauty. Right, let's get stuck into our first fact, and it's a real corker. Can you believe that sharks have been swimming in our oceans for about 420 million years? That is a seriously long time. To put that into perspective for you, that's way, way before the dinosaurs were stomping around. In fact, sharks were here even before the first trees started growing on land. Isn't that just incredible? These animals are living history, true survivors that have seen the world change in ways we can't even imagine. What a testament to their design. They are perfectly adapted for life in the water. Think about that for a moment. While the world above the waves was changing, with continents moving and different animals coming and going, the sharks were there, gliding through the depths. They've outlasted so many other creatures, which makes them true champions of survival. They are ancient, wise rulers of the sea, and they've been doing their job for longer than almost anything else. They've seen it all. Crikey, that just blows my mind. What an absolute marvel of evolution. They are just beautiful. Now, when you think of a shark, you might picture a great white, right? A big, powerful predator. But would you believe there are over 500 different species of sharks? 500. And they come in all sorts of incredible shapes and sizes. You've got the tiny dwarf lantern shark, which is so small it could fit in the palm of your hand. What a little beauty. Then you have the weird and wonderful hammerhead shark, with its crazy-looking head that helps it find food. And most of these sharks are completely harmless to people. They're more interested in fish than you or me. From the flat, bottom-dwelling angel shark that looks a bit like a ray, to the long-tailed thresher shark that uses its tail to stun its prey, the variety is just astonishing. There's the goofy-looking goblin shark from the deep sea and the beautifully spotted leopard shark. Each one is uniquely adapted to its own little patch of the ocean. It's a whole family of incredible animals, each with its own story. So next time someone says shark, you can tell them, which one? There are hundreds. What a diverse group of animals. All right, here's a real gobsmacker for you. Sharks have absolutely no bones in their bodies, not a single one. So what holds them together? Well, their entire skeleton is made of something called cartilage. Now you've got cartilage too. Go on, give the tip of your nose a little wiggle. Feel how it's firm but bendy? Or wiggle the top of your ears. That's cartilage. A shark's whole skeleton is made of that stuff. It's much lighter and more flexible than bone, which is one of the secrets to their success. This lightweight, bendy skeleton is a huge advantage. It helps them to be incredibly agile and fast in the water, letting them turn on a dime to catch a speedy fish. It also helps them save energy, so they can swim for long distances without getting tired. Imagine having a skeleton that's super strong, but also super flexible. It's a brilliant design, perfectly suited for a life of swimming and hunting in the big blue. Nature is just the cleverest designer, isn't she? What a ripper of an adaptation. Get ready for this one because it's straight out of a science fiction movie. Some sharks can glow in the dark. That's right, deep down in the darkest parts of the ocean where sunlight can't reach, there are sharks that produce their own light. This is called bioluminescence, and it is absolutely magical to see. The swell shark, for example, can absorb the blue light of the ocean and re-emit it as a brilliant green glow that only other swell sharks can see. It's like they have a secret code. Why would they do this? Danger, danger, danger. Well, not for them. It's a clever survival trick. Some use their glow as camouflage, helping them blend in with the faint light filtering down from above so they can hide from bigger predators swimming below them. Others might use it to attract tiny prey to them in the darkness, like a little fishing lure. And some, like the swell shark, use it to communicate with each other. Imagine being able to light yourself up to say hello to a friend. How cool is that? Absolutely stunning. Sharks are some of the best hunters in the ocean, and it's all thanks to their incredible super senses. First up is their sense of smell. Crikey, it's powerful. A shark can smell a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. They use their nostrils, or nares, to follow scents in the water, which leads them straight to their next meal from miles away. It's like having a GPS for food. Their hearing is fantastic too. They can hear low-frequency sounds of struggling fish from very far away. But here's the real superpower. Sharks have a sixth sense. They have special gel-filled pores on their snouts called the ampullae of Lorenzini. What a mouthful. These little jelly-filled dots can detect the tiny electrical fields that all living things give off. Every time a fish moves a muscle or its heart beats, it creates a tiny bit of electricity, and the shark can sense it. This means even if a fish is hiding under the sand, the shark knows exactly where it is. It's like having built-in electricity goggles. Unbelievable. Have you ever wondered what a shark's skin feels like? You might think it's smooth and slimy like a fish, but it's actually the complete opposite. A shark's skin is covered in millions of tiny, tooth-like scales called dermal denticles. Dermal means skin and denticles means little teeth, so they literally have skin teeth. If you were to rub a shark from its tail towards its head, it would feel incredibly rough, just like a piece of sandpaper. What a strange and wonderful design. But these dermal denticles aren't just for protection. They are a masterpiece of engineering. They are shaped in a special way that reduces drag and turbulence, helping the water flow smoothly over the shark's body. This allows the shark to swim faster and more quietly through the water, making it a stealthy and efficient hunter. Scientists have even studied shark skin to design faster swimsuits for Olympic swimmers and more efficient coatings for boats and planes. Isn't that amazing? A lesson in design from a beautiful animal. Now, how do animals get the air they need to live? You and I breathe with our lungs. Fish, including sharks, use gills to take oxygen out of the water. But here's where it gets interesting. Some species of sharks, like the great white and the mako, have to constantly swim forward to keep water flowing over their gills. This is called ram ventilation. If they stop swimming, they can't breathe. So for them, to swim is to live. They are always on the move, always exploring their ocean home. But don't you worry, not all sharks are like that. Many other sharks, like the gentle nurse shark or the tiger shark, have a different trick up their sleeve. They can actively pump water over their gills while they're resting on the ocean floor. This is called buccal pumping, where they use their cheek muscles to pull water into their mouth and push it out over their gills. This means they can take a little nap on the seabed without any trouble at all. Two different solutions for the same problem. How clever is that? Let's talk about a shark's most famous feature, its teeth. Crikey, they are impressive. But did you know that sharks don't just have one row of teeth like we do? They have multiple rows, one behind the other, like a conveyor belt of pearly whites. When a tooth in the front row breaks or falls out, which happens all the time when they're chomping on their food, the tooth from the row behind it simply moves forward to take its place. A brand new sharp tooth is always ready to go. Because of this amazing system, a single shark can lose and regrow thousands upon thousands of teeth in its lifetime. Some sharks can go through over 30,000 teeth. That's why you can often find shark teeth washed up on the beach. They're constantly being replaced. And different sharks have different shaped teeth depending on what they eat. Some have long, pointy teeth for grabbing slippery fish, while others have flat, crushing teeth for eating shellfish. It's a perfect toolkit for whatever is on the menu. What a beauty. All right, let's talk about the big fella, the heavyweight champion of the fish world. The biggest fish in the entire ocean is a shark. But it's not what you might think. It's the magnificent, the beautiful, the gentle giant known as the whale shark. These guys are absolutely enormous. They can grow as long as a school bus and weigh more than an elephant. But even though they have whale in their name and are huge, they are true sharks, not whales. What a colossal creature. Now here's the most wonderful thing about this giant. It is completely gentle and peaceful. The whale shark is a filter feeder. It swims slowly near the surface with its gigantic mouth wide open, gulping in huge amounts of water. Then it filters out all the tiny little plants and animals called plankton and tiny fish. It has thousands of tiny, tiny teeth, but it doesn't use them for biting or chewing. It's proof that being big and powerful doesn't mean you have to be scary. What a truly majestic and gentle soul of the sea. We've learned so many amazing things about sharks, but this last fact is the most important of all. Sharks play a vital role in keeping our oceans healthy. They are what we call an apex predator, which means they are at the top of the food chain. By hunting, they help keep the populations of other fish in balance. They usually prey on the sick, old, or slower fish, which helps keep the fish populations strong and healthy by making sure diseases don't spread. They're like the doctors of the sea. When sharks are removed from an ocean environment, the whole system can fall apart. The fish they used to eat might overpopulate and eat all the algae, which can damage the coral reefs. Everything is connected in the great circle of life, and sharks are a super important link in that chain. They've been doing this job for 420 million years, and they do it perfectly. They are not monsters to be feared. They are guardians of the ocean that we need to respect and protect. They are absolutely essential. Crikey, what an incredible journey into the world of sharks. We've learned that they're older than trees. They have bendy cartilage skeletons, and some can even glow in the dark. From their super senses to their sandpaper skin and conveyor belt of teeth, sharks are truly some of the most fascinating and brilliantly designed animals on our planet. They are so much more than just scary fins in the water. They are a diverse and wonderful family of creatures, from the tiny dwarf lantern shark to the gigantic, gentle whale shark. Remember, these beautiful animals are the guardians of our oceans. They've been keeping the seas healthy and balanced for millions of years, a job that is more important now than ever before. By understanding them, we learn not to fear them, but to respect and admire them. It's up to us, the next generation of wildlife warriors, to make sure these magnificent creatures continue to swim in our oceans for millions of years to come. We have to be their voice and protect their home. What a ripper of an adventure we've had today. I hope you're as excited about sharks as I am now. They are powerful, they are ancient, and they are absolutely vital to life on Earth. Sharks are super cool and important for our oceans. Which shark fact was your favorite?